Hey, this is Drew the driver with Riding to Cash. Sorry about the big delay between videos from the last one to now. I've been just really busy with working a lot and not on the scooter stuff or the Lyft or Bird or whatever side income I was making. I kind of put it on pause because I was doing just really busy with my actual job. My one would say 9 to 5, even though it's more like 4 to 11. And I want to get back into making more content and doing more charging for different scooter companies, as well as just thinking about and creating more streams of income, because that's how someone becomes extra successful. You know, the job will pay your bills, but what you do outside your job is what's going to keep you motivated and grow you side income that could change your life. So this is kind of a apology video for having been so long from my last one to now, and also a video just to jumpstart me back into working as a scooter charger again, or even re-signing up for the different driver share programs, because a while back Lyft had deactivated my account, and then I emailed asking why, and they basically said, oh, the information from when you signed up we couldn't verify, so they deactivated my account. So I responded saying, I was a driver for 4 years, what are you talking about? I guess in inactivity, they feel the need to suspend accounts that are not active, which is okay, that's fine. I'll just reapply, and hopefully I can become a driver again and do Lyft on the side, and also all the other ways of making extra money, like drive for Uber Eats or just whatever other side income that I was doing actively for months, if not years, prior to the start of this channel, I want to get back into. So this is me talking about how I'm going to start getting back into it and make myself a schedule to follow so that I can be more consistent in regards to creating content. It's not easy to have that online persona in life and then sustain it and grow it and continue it, because it takes a lot of time, and it's not just simple and easy. Even though some of the videos I make come across like it is, it takes time and dedication, and I have to actually commit to the time involved in doing content creation, essentially. So sorry about the delay, and this is to say that I'm going to be creating more content and get back into it, and basically restart those side avenues of income. Another factor that had slowed it all, I got a promotion at work, so I moved up. I'm not just a bartender, beer tender. I moved up to a lead, shift lead, so I oversee. In addition to doing the things I was doing, I watch the other people do it, make sure everyone's doing the job, which it's sometimes a lot of work. So, and things are going well in that regard in my life. In addition to that, I've moved. I was living with family in Lemon Grove. Now I live back in North Park, the heart of hipsters in San Diego, where a lot of people live out there, and the nightlife is literally one alleyway away from where I live. So I'm right back where everything is close to me. The side revenue, side income I was making from doing Uber Eats, Lyft driving, and charging scooters all are within close proximity. So I will be doing a lot more of that. I was working a lot for Spin. I've ended up in a situation where they were changing out their fleet, so every one of the employees for chargers in the San Diego area were put on pause, essentially, and it was quite a good amount of time to do the changeover, because first it was we needed to solve an issue they were encountering with a lot of problems from the area, to see if they could solve it with the new fleet of new style of scooters. Seems like it's working for them, and I can get put back on the schedule to work more again. But it's tough because I'm working 5-6 days a week at the job I have, and that kind of schedule that I get dealt out makes it difficult to commit 1-2 nights a week consistently for spin, which I want to do because it was, I was making good money, I was happy with it, and it was fairly easy work, so there was no complaints. And so I need to refine my availability for the job and then commit to 2 days a week possibly for spin, or just transfer right over to just do Bird, Lime, or whatever other scooter companies. In San Diego there was the new scooter company and Skip, and they lasted a whopping 45 to 90 days, and they've discontinued the area because of a lot of regulation in San Diego. It made it difficult for them to run their business, so they chose to pull out of the area. I don't balk at them, I kind of get it, I understand. In fact, I'm kind of surprised more companies haven't done that. But Bird and Lime are still in the area. I've heard a lot of changes between those two companies where availability of scooters are super limited, price of which you make per scooter is way low, and it is not easy anymore. Now, I knew that was eventually going to happen, so I'm not upset. Although, even if I didn't know it was going to happen, I still wouldn't become upset, because that is life, that is business, that is a company refining how they do business to make more money. I get it. They raise prices to the customer, lower prices to the contractors. Normal business practices. So pay high at the beginning, charge low to customers at the beginning to make to grow the customer base, and then they shift and change it to be profitable, to even see if there are a company that can make money. And it's not easy, so I get it. But this is a recap video. I've moved. I got a promotion at work. I've lately not been doing spin, and for a good while I haven't been doing Bird, Lime, Lyft, or Uber Eats, but I want to change that and get back into it. Another part of all of that, why I wasn't doing it, it has been a little tough, mental state and everything. When you work a lot and you don't take care of yourself, it slowly, steadily affects you, and it did affect me pretty heavily toward the last 2-3 weeks, and it's been hard to restart the battery of enthusiasm and get back on the ball of doing what was giving me joy and taking care of myself over what I normally do, which is try my best to take care of others over myself. It's weird because sometimes, and most of the time, helping others actually makes you feel good and recharges your battery, but sometimes it's just a drain or something that is depleting your mental health. I think a lot of people who are watching this might understand what I mean, because it's not easy to stay healthy in the mind when life just bears down on you time and time again. So I'm doing what I can to get back to a good place. I'm in a better place than I was in the last couple weeks, but not where I was 6 months ago, which is weird because 6 months ago I was in a really low place in regards to everything in my life, but my mind was strong and my heart was happy, I was doing well, and like it's weird how sometimes adversity, or at least for me anyway, the worst things that could happen to me end up being the best things, and I find ways to make good out of it. But then when everything starts to go good, it like reverts back, where I almost need to be in a struggle to feel good. I don't get why, I don't know, but when everything's kind of just coasting, I start to lose it a little bit. Not literally, but figuratively speaking. Everything starts to just not be as good as it could be in my mind, even though everything else is great. Life is going good, making good money, all of the things that are normal markers for healthy, happy life end up being things that lead to kind of indifference and not sadness, but just like maybe boredom. When I'm bored, everything just like falls apart. But when I'm busy and active and staying focused on goals and accomplishing them, and even when I fail, I feel good about it. But then when I get what I'm wanting and I end up where I think I want to be, it's like a plateau just became a thing, and there's nowhere up anymore. And so then it starts to go down. I can't figure it out. I don't know why. I'm sure someone's gonna make some comment about it in the comment section or a post about it and reply to this, but overall, this is a summary of why I haven't been posting for a long time, and that I'm kind of making a promise that I'm gonna be posting more and get back on it, because I know that a lot of what I was making in the past have been helping people, at least people who were starting out for the scooter business. Now I know that fad or that thing that was so profitable has changed. It's not really that worth it for a lot of people unless you're doing major numbers, bulk, and just working your ass off, really. So I get it if it's not the thing for you anymore, but I kind of am looking out for what else would be the next thing, you know? What other app is gonna lead to making extra money, or what type of side thing is gonna help people or help you make more money. The theme of this whole channel is money, but it's also partially like a walking day, like a vlog of what I do and what I'm up to. So slowly and steadily, I'm sure people watch the videos not just to learn about how to do something for scooters, but how am I doing as a person. So that's kind of cool, but also weird, because I've even had someone post a question about make a video of what you do when you're not working. I'm just living life, sleeping, eating, waking up, doing other work. It's boring, you know. Most people's lives are pretty boring, and even celebrities' lives are boring if you think about it. You know, they make this show and they show this part of their life, but really, that's not what someone does all day. So I'm not going to show you the boring stuff. I'm going to try to show you the good stuff, the exciting stuff, and the stuff that people want to see and learn about. And anything that I might have learned in my walk through life over the last couple of years, I'll share if I feel it might be helpful for you. Also, another side factor about why I have maybe not been doing so good mentally wise, I kind of stopped taking the vitamins that I had taken in the past that were really, really good for me. One specific one was B12. B12 is an incredible vitamin that's like stabilized me a couple of years back, where I was kind of a little more short with people, short-tempered, and I was just easily agitated. And then I took fairly high doses of B12, and it kind of leveled me out a bit, where annoying things didn't annoy me anymore, and everything was just good or okay. So I'm getting back into taking that and a few other vitamins, and maybe one of these days I'll make a video about it. It's totally off topic if I talk about vitamins and like supplements and stuff that help the body. But in a way, that is something I would want to talk about, because I've always loved that category: nutrition and health, and doing things and eating specific types of things that's going to help a person overall and their well-being, you know? Because at my core, I enjoy helping people and sharing things that might be of benefit to someone where they didn't think of it or know it, or they don't know where to look, you know? Having a weird place that someone could discover something that could help them, such as this channel, would be awesome. So maybe I might throw some of those videos in. Totally off topic from Ride and Cash theme, but something that is near and dear to my heart. So hopefully, if I do it, you guys will receive it well, or whatever. Yeah, so then once again, this is Drew the Driver with Ride and Cash. Sorry it's been so long since we make videos, and I am going to start doing them and making more and get back into it so that people can stay updated. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and if you liked it, you know, like the video, share, subscribe, all that jazz, and have a great day. Talk to you later.